Alrighty, like I did get to make mention much earlier on, I did say that we're going to be having an interview with a certain artist, and he goes by the name ShoGun, an artist who has been in this game for approximately 7 years, and he's still just trying to get out of that and reach a certain threshold of limelight, and is here in studio. I did make mention that he goes by the name ShoGun. He has been in the music industry for some time now, and he was raised in the Cooper Belt. ShoGun, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing today?
Great.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for coming through. I mean, we've been planning on having this little chit chat together for a little while now. It's been a long time coming, and you're here.
I'm here.
Welcome to Power. Feel at home.
Thank you very much.
Definitely. So let's just quickly get into let's reminisce over those moments when you got an epiphany to get into the music industry, which is 7 years ago.
It's been hell. I can't lie. It's been hell, but I've managed to reach this far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're here and just still trying to get a grasp of all of this.
Yeah.
I kid you not. In the music industry, it's just backlash out there. People eat you up and spit you right back where you started. But a big question here is, when you did get to start, were you signed to any record label, or maybe you just went full throttle on your own as an artist and promoted yourself?
I was signed to a label in Avondale, Capricorn Music.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There I stayed for 3 years.
Mm.
Yeah. Then.
Okay. You grew up on the Cooper Belt province.
Cooper Belt. Yeah.
Did you participate in any music in the Cooper Belt?
Yes, I used to record to this studio by TMB.
Yeah. Okay.
R.I.P.
What I do understand is that there is a lot of the talent out there, especially the Copper Belt itself, Ndola, to be specific. There are a lot of artists, up and coming artists there that are just really good at what they do.
Yeah, true.
And would you say that you failed? Would you say that you found it very difficult to go up against some of the up and coming artists from the Copper Belt?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just didn't have the platform in the Copper Belt.
Yeah.
So I decided to move to Lusaka.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't move because of music. I moved because of some funds.
Okay.
I needed some cash. So here it was more easier to make money than in the Copper Belt.
So you needed to just come here and see if you could try and just make ends meet, because it was quite difficult there. Well, I mean, that's just quite daunting to actually think about. But Lusaka City, amazing place, and obviously you're gonna get that breakthrough eventually. So you have had a couple of projects that you did get to work on, and it was really unfortunate that you lost some of these projects.
I lost all
just
of
quickly
them.
walk me through that terrifying moment when you just realized that you're never going to get back the projects that you worked on.
It was, I felt like giving up, because I was working on a mixtape, and I recorded about 20 songs.
20 songs?
20 songs, yeah. And that was, I think, in a period of 6 months.
Yeah.
I managed to record 20 songs, and we started planning on how we are going to release the mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we got robbed.
And everything was taken.
Yeah.
They didn't even have the decency to leave your music behind. That's terrible. That is really terrible. So this mixtape that you worked on was going to be released very soon.
It was supposed to be released in September last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And was really...
And I lost everything in July.
Okay. So... big question here is that you have restarted, and you're trying to get a hold of as many artists as you can to jump on board the projects that you're going to be working on, I beg your pardon, this coming year. One of those artists is Kekero, who currently does feature on one of your songs, which is something we're going to be getting into in just a little bit. Could you tell me one or two things, something I really need to know about how you were able to come up with this song and how you were able to fuse in Kekero onto this particular track?
Okay. The inspiration came from what I went through after I lost everything. I lost a couple of friends. Yeah, so it inspired me to come up with a different sound and yeah, just something different from what I was doing back then.
And then here you are now, and it's just well,
And-
that's yeah,
Yeah, and working with Kekero, it was something amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, though I planned that for I think 3 months before we even recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. That's just it's amazing to see that at least some good came out of the music that you did get to lose a while ago. 6 minutes past 9 a.m. and we'll be getting into a break. When we do get back, be sure to tune in, and we're going to be getting into talks concerning this new song done by ShoGun. It is called "I Made It." Stay with us. Let's get into a break, and I will be playing the song. And if you do love it, definitely hit up ShoGun, and hopefully you will be able to get the song.
We are Zambia's only youth radio.
Hey baby, hold up for a minute. Wanna fly? Can we chill for a minute? Hello, naka weather kali hot. Wanna hot? Tell me what you want, baby.
Give me the A-P-P-Y apple. A-P-P-Y apple. Move to the side, back to the front. I love that fresh apple drink. A-P-P-Y apple. A-P-P-Y apple. Move to the side, back to the front. Give me that fizzy apple drink. Happy apple.
What you want?
Happy apple.
Open that
Give me that fresh apple drink. I want it each and every day. Happy apple.
Hey, yo.
Happy apple. Give me that fizzy apple drink. I want it each and every day.
Introducing the world of Happy Apple carbonated soft drinks with real apple juice. Happy Apple, made from happy apples.
22 minutes after 9 in the morning, and we are currently speaking to an artist. He goes by the name ShoGun. He's still here in studio with me. In case you did get to miss out what we were speaking on much earlier on, we were actually talking about his music, and he does have something coming through that he did get to release with an artist called Kekero, and it's just quite amazing to see that there are so many artists out there that are just not going to give up. He went through a certain trial and tribulation, and it was really difficult for him to just comprehend. But now he's very much content, and he does come through with this amazing song. ShoGun, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Fantastic. So this song, ShoGun. ShoGun, this song that you created called "I Made It," which was produced by Big Bizzy. I just want to talk about the production work itself.
Okay.
What is the relationship between you and Big Bizzy himself? Before you answer that question, it is very much understood that there are artists out there, especially if you're up and coming, who are taking advantage of. And I do say so because you tend to find that you come up with this great idea, this great song, and you decide to implement a certain artist on it, and you get to work with one of the biggest producers. And because of funds, you are unable to pay for the production work, and a producer withholds your music up until you make a payment concerning that. I'd just like to know from you if the relationship between you and this producer is that of, I would call, close.
Actually, it's just business.
It's just business.
Business.
Okay. Well, that's good. But I mean, I think on my part, this is just my opinion. Okay, I'm not saying it's what you should do. I would first develop a relationship with this person. Maybe just make them my friend before I even go as far as making the music. But we all do get to understand that the term there is no friendship in business. But I think it's better to create a certain friendship first of all. So when you were working with Kekero, I would just like you to walk me through what it was like to be in the presence of this lyrical genius.
Kekero is someone you would love to work with.
Yeah.
Just being in the studio, even if you're not recording,
Yeah.
it's just something different, something amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with Kekero, there's someone who advises before
Yeah.
we even start recording.
Okay. So when you did come up with this idea, who was the first artist you decided to fuse in onto this new song? Did you have other artists before deciding to come up with Kekero as the final artist?
For this song, it was just Kekero.
So he just popped up and you said, you know what, I'm going to hit him up. And
Because
then,
we've done, I think, a project. I've done a project with him.
yeah.
He's the one who produced the song I did with
Okay.
a certain artist in the industry. Yeah.
Well, that is pretty great. Obviously, there is a certain time frame it would take for a song to get to be released.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to come up with the song, and who is the lyrical mind behind all of this?
I'm the one behind the
So you created
song,
the lyrics to it, including Kekero's verse as well?
No, I just gave him the concept.
Okay, and he just came up with his own.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty great. Also, you there is a time frame that you worked on. How long did it take you to work on the song before you actually did get to be done with it?
I think a week.
A whole week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I like taking time when writing a song.
Yeah.
I don't want to rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
What gave you the idea? But why I Made It?
I made it from all the rejections I had in the past, and okay, simply the song is coming from me being rejected, me being rejected by my own friends.
Yeah.
I was looking for enemies, but I didn't know that my enemies are just close to me. You know.
So it's basically just that they were keeping you closer than you have thought, and they obviously had negative thoughts about you.
Yeah, and then I made it thing. I made it from the, I lost everything.
Yeah. Okay.
So I managed to, to survive, to reach this far.
Yeah.
So
it's basically just your reincarnation, and
not I made it in the industry, like
Okay.
I'm doing good, I'm doing that. No.
Makes perfect sense, actually. Okay, so we're about to just wind up because we're in the final few minutes of the show. I would like to just, for all the people that are tuned in, I would like to find out from you how someone can be able to contact you in case they would probably want to get to know more about your music or even collab with you, God willing. Just quickly walk us through some of the social media platforms that you currently are on.
Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You just type ShoGun Zambia.
Yeah. Okay.
All.
Awesome stuff. So we are speaking with ShoGun, and we were talking about his song. In case you're just tuning in, it is called "I Made It," and according to him, it's just him going through a reincarnation, a process of just coming out all over again, breaking out of that negative cocoon, and he does come through with this one. He does fuse in one of the most talented artists and producers who goes by the name Kekero. Let's quickly listen to I Made It.
Big Bizzy on it. Big Bizzy on it.
ShoGun Kekero on the matter. Big Bizzy bali Ibambili bene beze kuni wishing ila TV kange. Sometimes you never look far for your enemies. Mukuja na wembale moza wo my friend me they only wanna see you fall. They never wanna see you grow. They only wanna see you fall. They never wanna see you grow. I made it.
Touchdown kwa nafuma mchuni. Need to shots ya whiskey fume mjuni. Look up office fishe mchushi. Nile safyo yu kwa tshadi pone nchushi.